take it and it isn't alright. I'm not gonna make it, and I think my shoes untied. I'm like a broken record, I'm like a broken record, and I'm not playing right. Just cynical, I bet you kill me till you tell me on the heavenly phone to hold tight. Come on, come on. Just to let you know that you've got a higher power. Got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power, and she really someone I wanna know. Electric. This boy is electric, and you're sparkling like the universe connected. And I'm buzzing night after night after night. This joy is electric. This joy is electric, and you're circuiting through. I'm so happy that I'm alive. Happy I'm alive at the same time as you, 'cause you've got a higher power. Got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power, and you're really someone I wanna know. I wanna know. You got a high. You got a high. Yeah, you got a high. You got, oh, you got a high. You got, up shaking just to let you know now you've got a higher power. You got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power. You want it in your lifetime. I'm going a million miles an hour. When for so long I've been down on my knees in your love song. Set me over and over for so long. I've been down on my knees to your love song. Floats me over,
Good evening, everyone. We'll start with assessment by Mr. Trinchieri whenever you want.
Wish both my team and Real Madrid good playoffs. Okay, now regular season is over, and now new challenges, something new is coming up. I hope that the best is yet to come. I have to congratulate my players for an amazing comeback. We struggled in the first half. We were down by 20. Real shooting the ball very, very well. 13 out of 22 threes. Some of them were our mistakes. Some others were pure talent. And but then we stick together. We played together. And as soon as the quality of Real game dropped, we made an unbelievable run, 13-8 in the last quarter, with everybody helping, coming from the bench. I have in the eyes the game of Andy Obst. It's 2 months that he's fighting COVID, fighting bad shape, and this is a great push, a great boost on his self-confidence, but everybody played great. And this game doesn't give us anything for the ranking, but gives us a great push in self-confidence, because you never know what you can do until you do it. So now we did it against a great team. We're missing players. We play as a team, and we are going to be ready for the playoffs, knowing that Barça is the best team, lost just 6 games. We are finished 8th in the ranking with all the problems we had, and they are favorite, and we'll try to compete.
Any questions for Mr. Trinquet? Perfect.
Muchas gracias.
Hard done by you. Some things look bad.
Good evening, everyone. We'll start the press conference after the match with assessment from Pablo Lasso and questions for the coach. Good evening. First, to congratulate Bayern for the win. I believe the match was quite clear somehow. Our first half was quite solid, quite good. Defensively and offensively, we moved the ball quite well. We always had a feeling that we had open shots. We understood the match quite well offensively and defensively with some mistakes, but with some dominance. I believe on the third quarter was probably the most equal one, as the scores that were growing at a given moment. On the fourth quarter, we disappeared in all sense. We got 38 points. Therefore, defense obviously bad, 13 on the attack, so bad offense, and there was a hold on the fourth quarter that cost us the defeat. In these situations, quite often you get the bad things, which is the defeat, and the fourth quarter, I believe there was a very good half-time by the team, and as of today we have to move forward. We have a match on Sunday, we have a playoff that is going to be very complicated. We have the home advantage that we work for the whole season, and that's what I have to try and focus the team, focus myself and the team. That's the most important. We work throughout the season to have home advantage at the playoffs that we managed to get, and probably we wanted to end the regular season with a win and a better position, but we end the regular season that was very demanding, very tough, and from now onwards we have a different competition, sort of a speak. It's a playoff and we have to be prepared to play against the best teams in Europe for sure. Questions for Pablo, name and the company that you represent, if you please. The first one over there. From Radio Nacional, you've mentioned it in the fourth quarter, the team didn't exist. Why? Why did that happen in a match that seemed that you were handling well? Well, I would like to tell you, to give you the clear answer of why. Sometimes it's not easy. We need to analyze it. We need to think about it. But I believe that mentally we stopped believing on what we were doing, both defensively and offensively. I believe that's something that happens during matches. Sometimes it happens at the end of the match, like today, sometimes at the beginning of the match, and I'm talking about the consistency over 40 minutes, where the team to play as they played the first half. For me, we play one, and you probably will not be asking this question. We're lacking that consistency that on the last quarter we proved we did not have, and it was a team without a soul, defensively and offensively. There was no soul. We need to understand that for us it goes through having a good work throughout 40 minutes if we want to get the matches. Good evening, David comes from Onda Zero. You say that you stopped believing and it was a team without a soul. Is that the thing that worries you most, and how worried are you? Well, I am worried because with such a bad quarter that it takes the match, you are worried. Because there are situations that you see the team, you see the faces, you see the feeling that they get in, and you stop believing defensively and you stop believing offensively. And of course, I'm worried about that because I don't really understand the situation. We are in a very good situation. Last year, we were fighting to get into the playoffs. This year, we were ensuring a position. We have the advantage of the playoff. So I don't understand that we have that feeling of, I don't know how to call it, stress of having a bad fourth quarter and being defeated. And I don't understand why, because the team worked quite well. Javier Rodriguez, I would like to ask two questions. First about Tompkins, and then you said that you have to focus yourself. What does that mean? Are you overcoming something as a manager? Is something more of the mindset? Well, Dylan Tompkins were not playing for technical decision regarding myself. I'm the first one who believes that I have to focus on what happened in the fourth quarter. The easy thing for me would be to say it's my fault or it's whoever's fault. I'm not going to mention a name because you're going to get into it. That's not the point. We have to be a team. And that's what makes the team strong. The team is not one player, one coach, or one of the positions. The important thing is to be a team, and that's something we proved for many minutes today, but suddenly we stopped being, and that's something I'm worried about, of course. Any further questions? At the end of the match, there was some whistling from the public. So do you understand that part of the public will lose the patience in the situation? Of course, people want to win. When you see the team, the last quarter is normal for people to whistle. I think people have that right. They're the same ones who are clapping when you're doing right. Is that all? Thank you.
You're just like my favorite song going round and round my head. Like my favorite song going round and round my head. I can feel it, but the feeling ain't all blue. You got me believing one day you gotta come through. Lost in these city lights, 'cause I can't sleep tonight. Where are you now? Where are you now?